Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back onto my YouTube channel. We're back here once again, and on today's video we're going to be speaking about how to pay yourself as a forex trader. So now this is one of the topics that barely people speak about. I've never came across like a YouTube channel or just someone speaking about how can one pay himself as a forex trader. So obviously if you're a person that's not making money from forex trading, then I don't think that this video is going to help you anyhow. But if you believe that one day you're going to get to make money, if you believe that one day you're going to make profits from trading the forex market, then this video is for you, because it'll get to a point where you're going to be making that money but you won't really know how to pay yourself. I was once in that point. I didn't know whether to withdraw all the profits that I made or whether to actually just take a small percentage of it. So that's one thing that I'm going to be covering in today's video. So we're going to be having like 3 steps that I'm going to be giving you guys, break it down, like maybe you guys will be able to understand, see, like I'll just show you guys also the method that I use, so you'd be able to just either maybe decide to use the method that I use exactly, but it's much better if you tweak it a bit and then come up with a method that's much more better, that you can understand and only you made, which is unique. It's better that way. So we're going to be seeing that, and at the very end I'm going to give you guys a bonus tip. This bonus tip is going to help you be able to understand like how to actually you yourself, how to actually be able to control or manage your trading account. So stay tuned, and let us just start off first with today's topic. But before we do that, I just wanted to let you guys know, because I posted a video into the Telegram public channel. If you're not, make sure to just go in the description box and then you'll be able to see. I just mentioned to the people out there, and I've got a lot of emails and messages, people asking what's happening, but I mentioned that what will be happening is that I'll be for the next month, which is April, starting from April, depending on when you're watching this, but it's April. Starting from April, the Forex Jesus 2.0 course is not going to be available in the public, like let's say for people to be able to buy it and get it. Because one thing that I'm going to be doing is that I'm going through a learning phase. I'm actually going to be not shutting it down as in like officially, but just closing it for a specific time frame. It could be for a month or 2 months. It depends on the time that I'm actually going to take to also help my members, because I also want to focus on being able to just help the premium members that I do have already, because it's actually a number of them. They're growing, and if they just grow into a lot of people, it'll get to a point that I can manage it. So I want to just focus on giving them one-on-one sessions, see challenges that we're experiencing, and just focus a bit more on making sure that all the members in the team understand each and everything perfectly. Then I will be able to just accept new clients or new students from. That's why I'm just closing it down for maybe a month or 2, or also I'll just be able to just alert you. So if you do want to still get a chance to be a part of us, you can I'll just put the link in the description box. Also, you'll be able to just get it. So for now it's like $347, which is like 5,000 rands. So you'll be able to just get that, and luckily you'd be a part of us before before April. At the same time, also the free signal group, there's a lot of people that already signed up, which is amazing to it shows that people actually do want to be or invest themselves into the forex market, especially at this time. This time is one of the most important times that you need to be able to make money from just literally being at home. So I'm all saying that I just mentioned that I want to help at least 100 people. So far I think I'm on like 60 something, a number like that. I want to help 100 people be able to just trade and grow their accounts. So by doing that, it's actually going to be free. All you have to do is to just sign up with the broker that I use. Go into the Forex in the Telegram channel that I do have, my Telegram channel, you'll be able to get the information. But all you have to do, literally sign up for the broker that I use, and then you fund with the minimum deposit. I think it's like $200 or $250, and then send me the proof of you signing up and joining with them. That way I'll be able to just literally add you into the signal group, and then as of the next month, as of April, starting the whole month, I'm gonna be giving you guys amazing signals. I'm gonna make sure that the initial capital that you started with, we're gonna grow with, at least maybe reach $500, so try to go beyond $500, just so you can be able to just see that it's really possible to make money, or just the forex market is actually something that people make money from. So let us start off first with today's video. I've got my points here, so please do make sure to just like this video, please do make sure to just subscribe, and let us start off first with the first point. Okay, now so starting off first with the first point, and what I wrote down here is that I stated that you have to have a specific day that you choose to look at your P&L. So basically what this means is that like you have to have a specific day that you sit down and then you calculate how much you actually made in the past month. Okay, so yes, we do look at our P&L, our profits and loss, let's say daily. We do look at them weekly, but it's most important to understand how much you actually make on a monthly basis. That way you'd be able to know if you are really consistent, if you really are making money that you can actually live with, like if you actually are making full-time income from this forex market. So by doing this, one thing that I suggest that you do is that you first of all you pick a date. So you pick a specific date. Let's I'll also give an example of me. one thing that I've done is that my date is actually on the 28th. So on the 28th of each and every month, that's when I pay whatever that I have to pay. So if it's like members that I work with, like all these things, it's the 28th. I don't want, you know, to be withdrawing money on Mondays, and I mean on the 15th, and on the 25th I'm paying this, and like that's a bit more complicated. Everything that I'm running, all businesses that I run, whatever that I have to pay, I make sure I pay on the 28th. So that's actually starting, like almost like me starting a new month on the 28th. So at the same time, one thing that you do is that I picked the date, it's the 28th. On the 28th, I actually go back to the previous month, you know, like as from, let's say now, since we are on March now, and it's actually the 23rd of March. So let's say on the 28th of this March, I'm gonna go to my trading platform, and then I'll be looking at I'll go to the custom period and then look at how much I made ever since the 28th of February. So ever since the 28th of February till the 28th of this month, it will show me that, okay, maybe you made 30,000 rands, or maybe you made I don't know, $1,000, depends on the currency also, or the currency that you're trading, but it will show you how much you made. So from that, now this is where it actually gets a bit more interesting, because now we're diving on to the second point. Remember, the first point is choose a specific date, and also be able to understand that you have to be consistent with the date. The second point is actually you have to choose how much you actually take from your profits. So let's say, for instance, now remember, I'm giving you an example with me, doesn't mean use it this way, but it will actually help you. What I do is that I actually take 20% of my profits. So let's say I made 30,000 rands this month. I made 30,000 rands this month. So if I made 30,000 rands in just a month, one thing that I'll do is that I won't take the whole 30,000 rands, because that will just mean that my account doesn't grow, and you know, it doesn't really mean that I need money each and every month. You know, people get shocked when I tell them that some days, like especially last year I spent a lot of the months and even days without me withdrawing from my account. I spend a lot of months. I'd spend literally 3-4 months without withdrawing from my trading account. And fortunately, with the lifestyle that I live, or the life that I live, I don't really need a lot of money, you know. So it's much better. It works into my advantage using this method. Unlike me having to always withdraw from my trading account, me having to, like, literally I can have money just sitting in the bank. I don't have plans for it. So obviously I'll just think of reinvesting it into obviously just growing it into something bigger. But at the same time, one thing that I'm trying to say is that always have that specific day, and always have that specific percentage that you want to take, that you want to withdraw. So let's say now it's 20%. That 20%, you made 30,000 rands. Out of that 30,000 rands, you only take 20%. So 20% would be like 10% would be, I think it's 3,000. So it's 6,000 somewhere. I think your profits, the one that you're gonna be paying yourself with on the 28th, would be 6,000 rands. So obviously you understand that if you want to make more money, if you want to pay yourself more money, you have to obviously make better percentages. You know, you have to obviously make your account should be a bit more bigger, and all these things. This way you'd be able to just I like the fact that I think we're jumping now onto point 3. It actually allow your account to grow with the benefit from it. Like basically what it means is that, like, this way you'd be able to just experience your account grow literally. Like let's say you made 30,000 rands and you only took 6,000 rands, and you remember you still have your balance, your account balance, or whatever that it would be. Let's say if you were trading with the 50,000 rands account, then you made 30,000 rands, obviously you take 6,000 rands. So now your account is actually on it's 50,000 plus 30,000 minus 6, which is like 74,000 rands. So basically you're now on 74,000 rands. So if you make 20% a month, remember on this video that we spoke about, on the previous video that I uploaded, I'll just put the video link up when I'm done with this video, but we spoke about how to grow your small Forex account from actually a very small account to compounding it. So it's almost like the same thing. You're making like 20% a month. So when you make that 20% a month, from that 20% a month that you're making, you only take 20% of that 20%, if you get it. I'm sure you did get that. So you only take 20% of that 20%. So you only leave, basically you'd be leaving the rest, like the 80% of the 20%, to actually grow your account. So let's say after 12 months period, your account is actually a bigger account. You also paid yourself and all these things. And also obviously someone would be like, what if I didn't make a profit? If you didn't make a profit, you can either choose two things. You can either choose to be a person that whenever, let's say if you started your account this month with 30,000 rands and next month it's on 28,000, you can either try to focus on that month to rebuilding it, or you can fund it back and start with that initial. So you should never start with less than 30,000 rands. But that's actually a personal thing, because not everyone has that money maybe to keep on funding and all these things. But at the same time, I just wanted you guys to spot these 3 methods to be able to know how to actually pay yourself as a forex trader, you know, because it's very much difficult. I see people making 50,000 rands today, and then they're withdrawing all that 50,000 rands that same day, which brings me to the bonus tip that I wanted to speak about. Yes, that's possible. You can do this. Like, I remember I done something with you guys. I opened an account and I traded Nasdaq. That account I started with literally 1,000 rands, and then I agreed to, like, I think it's like 12,000 rands within a week. So that way, that method, that wasn't me doing what I'm doing. Like, that wasn't me using this, how to pay yourself as a forex. That I opened that account for a reason. I wanted a new phone, and I remember I even spoke it on the channel. I said, guys, I opened this account because I want a new phone. If I do make that money, I'm gonna buy that phone. So obviously, I did obviously make that money, and then I did buy that phone. But let's say if you're a person that would like to withdraw the profits that you make, you can obviously have an emotional account. That's one thing that I do. I do have an emotional account. When I want to buy a watch, when I want to buy shoes, when I want to buy this, I'll just put, or when I want to, let's say if I have plans of giving my mom, I don't know, this much, and then I feel like I want to increase, maybe give her this much, I'll just take 1,000, try to risk with it. If it does be more, it's exciting, I'll take all of it, and then obviously I'll do what I want to do with it. And if it does blow, I won't cry, I won't worry about it, because it's my emotional account. It's the account that I trade with emotions, not with me sticking to my trading plan and all this. I trade with it with the aim of I want to double it with one trade, or I want to try to, so I don't really care much about it. But obviously I have accounts that I stick with my trading plan, which is the one that I say, there's one account that I don't even withdraw from, like I withdrew from it, I think it was like December or something like that. There's one account that, yes, I do use this method, and I keep on withdrawing this specific time frame and all these types of things. So it's very important for you to also know which account or which method you actually are much more comfortable in using. Just make sure that you stay true to yourself when you're using this method, you know, because there'll be times where you don't really make too much to a point that it'll be satisfying for you to withdraw. There's times where I would be making way too less, but it got to a point that, like, it doesn't really matter to that point that much. All you have to do is to just focus on your skills, improve them, your knowledge. But people actually want to focus on the profits and loss instead of on the knowledge. That's why I'm actually focusing on this. Recently, you can even see the market conditions. It hasn't been really too well. And also for me, like the last week, I honestly didn't make any money last week. You know, I actually lost, I think I took 4 trades and I lost all 4 trades because of the market conditions and all these things. So obviously, like, that just makes me understand that, okay, no, the market is a bit more moving in a much more I don't know, emotional manner. So I'm not really an emotional trader. I don't trade with emotions and all these types of things. So that's why this week I sent out signals to my members, exciting, they're going well today, fortunately. But I also, like, what I'm doing is that I went in with a few much more smaller lot sizes, just so I can be able to just regain my confidence. Not only that, but because next month I will be focusing on strictly learning and cutting off all the noises. So you'd be seeing me a bit more less active. Obviously on YouTube I'll still be active, I'll be posting and all these things. So please do just comment below, let me know what you think about me going on to this learning period. And also I want you to actually go on to this learning period. Just even if you just binge watch my YouTube videos, I've got tons of YouTube videos that I speak about valuable content. Even if you just sit, focus on 1 week, just watch almost every video that I do have, take notes, and then come back, just see the change that it actually does. I see a lot of people that are tagging me on Instagram, that are posting things, saying all amazing things, showing me profits that I make, showing me their analysis, which is the most important thing, showing me that they were able to actually not understand the market, to analyzing and making profits from the market without even taking my course, just without even taking my course, just by literally being able to just look and watch at my YouTube videos and take notes of them. So you can also do the same thing, because this is value that I share here. And I would like to thank you so much for watching up until this very end. So by this Mutupi, and this is my YouTube channel whereby I speak about a lot of forex materials. But thank you so much.